It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
NBA regular season opener for a couple of teams. Thank you all for tuning in. So happy you're here. I'm ecstatic that you're here. And I'm really happy that Kenny and Shaq are here, too.
I miss you, too, Ernie.
Yeah, me too. Our game tonight featuring the Cleveland Cavaliers as they go up against the Los Angeles Lakers. Looking at the Lakers, this is their first time facing off this season. Last year, they split the season series at a game apiece. Here we are, opening night. Every club can have high aspirations, but Kenny, what's the key to growing throughout the year?
Oh, when you said club, I was thinking nightclub. Oh, what are you talking about?
Of course, you always.
But, you know, you got to be willing to adjust. Honestly, be willing to adjust. Don't stick with the same plan just because you might think it worked. If it's not working, it's going to show you it's not working.
You know, it's a long road, so you can never get too high or get too low. And remember, just have fun along the way.
Kind of like we do here.
Yes.
Isn't this a blast?
Yes, it is.
Oh, do we have fun?
We do.
What's the most fun about this job for us?
Just looking at you every day.
Oh, man. You know, I feel the same way about Kenny. Do you feel that way looking at him?
No, I like when I look this way, it's just fun. Oh, there's no one there, but that's fun too.
We do have a good time. We were having a good time.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Get up out of your seat! Let's make some noise for your Cleveland Cavaliers! At the shooting guard position, at 6'6", number 5. J.R. Smith. Starting at small forward, standing 6'8", number 16, Cedi Osman. Starting at the other guard, standing 6'2", number 2, Colin Sexton. Starting at center, at 6'9", number 13, Tristan Thompson. He's starting it forward from UCLA, number 0, Kevin Love. Coach of your home team. Cavaliers fans, make some noise for your Cleveland Cavaliers!
And there is a buzz in the air in the sold-out Quicken Loans Arena. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Chris Webber and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. The crowd here in anticipation of their home team Cavaliers in an interconference battle here at the Quicken Loans Arena. Well, it's the first game of the regular season. Chris, talk about what you expect to see this year in the league overall, the feel you think you're going to get.
Well, I think there's going to be two sides. It's a copycat league, so you're going to see some teams that are going to try to speed up the play. You're going to see some teams that try to increase three-pointers and decrease their mid-range jumpers. And then reality will set in, and then they'll have to kind of get back to playing regular basketball. And for some teams, it's just straight development. How can you develop your young players and get them along with maybe some veterans who are going to be transitioned out in the middle of the year? So right now for coaches, GMs, presidents, there's a lot of optimism, but there's also a lot of prodding and self-examination to see where they will be a year from now, as opposed to putting all their eggs in this season.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Caldwell Pope and LeBron fill out the wings. JaVale McGee is out there with Ingram. And it's Rondo in at the 1 spot. No one covering. Smith's got his first 3 points of the game.
And the 3 ball is Smith's go-to. We all know that. He's excellent at measuring up any shot beyond that arc.
James. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock.
There's no lack of aggression on his part. When he's got the chance to score, he'll take it.
Sexton kicks to Love. Pass to Osman. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. And the jam by J.R. Smith.
You got to respect Love's ability to make that pass. I mean, a sensational look from the big fella.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, I did catch up with Coach Luke Walton. This is the first meeting of the season between these teams, and he stressed to his guys they need to rely on their instincts at the offensive end. He said, we do a good job of finding soft spots in defenses without forcing things. If we keep doing that, we'll be in good shape. We'll see if they can keep that up tonight, Kevin. Back to you.
David, thank you. Sounds like shooting is what he's concerned with most early on.
Yeah, they're looking for a controlled, patient offense today, and the key to that will be shot selection.
Oh, it's ball movement. The key is everybody has to stay involved on offense. The best way to get good shots is to make sure the defense can't focus on any one player.
Just 5 on the clock. Smith, no luck.
Well executed, great rhythm. You've got to finish that one.
Yeah, coming off of a good pick, you want to get that. When he gets the separation he needs, I know he would love to have that one back.
The screen from Thompson. Here's Osman. He's covered by Ingram. For the 3. The rebound by Caldwell Pope. The Lakers trail. Left side Rondo. Inside. And the slam dunk by McGee.
Yeah, Rondo just knows how to wheel and deal. Has that exceptional feel for when one of his guys is open.
And that was an unleashed chaos moment indeed. What a spectacular play. Sponsored by Under Armour Hover Havoc. Now here's Love. Got a piece of it. The pass to Osman. Love with the screen on LeBron. Osman kicks to Thompson. Puts up a 3. The shot by Sexton, no good. Lakers have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Rondo passes to Ingram and stolen by Love. Passes it to Smith. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Smith's got 7 points in the game. So it's the Lakers now. They trail by 1. LeBron outside. McGee a screen. McGee a screen on Thompson. 5 on the clock. Count that one. 6 points for Brandon Ingram.
That's just great work inside. Ingram showing the tool set.
Cleveland's gone just 1 of 4 from 3-point range here in the first. It's a pick by Love. Smith with it. Outguarded by Ingram. Smith's shot is good.
Oh, this first quarter couldn't be going much better for him. 4 for 5 from the field to get things cracking.
Rondo dishes to James. Not going to go that time. Cavaliers go the other way with it. Pass to Sexton. Over Rondo. The shot by Sexton, no good.
And he's just a tough defender. Good positioning to get after that shot.
Well, not all defenses are constructed to protect the mid-range areas. Nicely done that time.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high-percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Here's Osman. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Love with the screen on Rondo. The shot by Sexton, no good.
Off target with what's what? Pretty good look from mid-range.
And, of course, Colin Sexton. His college team once had to finish a game with only 3 players.
Yeah, he scored 40 that night. I mean, almost led him to a victory. He loves to play under the bright lights, brings great energy and enthusiasm every night.
Shoots from 14, and LeBron gets it to go with the assist from Ingram. James has got his 2nd basket of the night. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Love with the screen for Sexton. Down low. Love kicks to Sexton. Buries it from three-point range. Sexton's got 5 now.
You know, the timing, the rhythm, I'm a big fan of when Sexton can just catch and shoot.
Back to Rondo. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
The screen from Thompson. Love with the screen on Rondo. Love outside. Pass to Smith. Here's Osman. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Osman's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land. Rondo kicks to James. Ingram outside. McGee a screen. Rondo drives in. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Rondo's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Now, here's Sexton. He's covered by Rondo. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
In a moment here, let's check out the numbers for Rajon Rondo. He had a strong showing last season. Last season, he averaged 8 points a game, 8 assists, and 4 rebounds. And he has been passing the ball like a virtuoso. That's what really stands out about these recent performances.
Hey, every symphony needs a conductor. He unifies his teammates, sets the tempo, and they make some sweet, sweet music.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
So timeout called here, the first for Cleveland. Big-time scoring is always a premium, Chris, when you're evaluating players on the offensive side. What do you hope to find as you kind of break down their game?
I hope to find that you can dribble, shoot, and pass. Because if you can do those things and you're a great scorer, then I know that if you get double-teamed, you can find an open man. That if you have the heart of an unselfish player, that you're willing to think 2-3 plays ahead of how to set someone else up that's struggling. Because a great player can always get their own. And also on the offensive side of the ball, are you careless? Or do you value possessions? Do you make easy turnovers? And if you do make a turnover in the offensive end, what is your temperature like defensively? Will you run back and get back and try to get a stop? What type of player are you overall? Great offensive players are result-oriented, not necessarily seeking individual numbers or acclaim, and that's a big part of my evaluation.
Now, here's Clarkson. After LeBron James's miss, Clarkson, Kuzma pulls it in. Lakers leading by 3. The pass to Ball. And Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Kuzma with a screen on Nance. Pulls up on the elbow. LeBron with the bucket. James has got 8 points.
Well, he's played a smart and strong game. His field goal percentage proves it.
Clarkson passes to Corver. Nance a screen. Back to Clarkson. Outside Corver. Another 3 for Cleveland.
You got to stay with Corver at all times. He's an effective shooter off the screen.
Ball kicks to James. Over Nance. James, no good. Cleveland's gone 4-7 from three-point range so far in the first. Hill against Ball. The 3 from Corver. The Lakers with the rebound. 3-on-3. Feeds it to Stevenson. Lays it up off the glass. And the Lakers lead by 4.
And a lot of scoring here early on. This is the type of game the fans love to see.
And the type of game that many coaches hate. Very little defense being played on either end.
Nance a screen. Here's Clarkson. The 19-footer is on the money.
Never backing down. Clarkson, unafraid to shoot with a hand in his face.
So it's the Lakers now. There's the pick. LeBron, that's a two-pointer, and he connects on the jumper. The screen did the trick. He's got 10.
And off to a strong start offensively. He's got a nice touch.
Now, here's Clarkson. Hill left side. Teardrop shot. Zizic passes to Hill. He kicks to Nance. It's back to Hill. Nance a screen. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. Good, the assist goes to Hill.
You see the poise developing in Clarkson. He makes a nice choice in the pick and roll.
James outside. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. That one on Nance.
Well, the big story in the offseason was LeBron's free agency. You knew that there would be a ton of rumors flying around about where he might end up. Honestly, I'm sure he's glad it's over with and can once again focus on the court.
Free throw good, LeBron.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
And for LeBron, it's really about the media circus, Greg, that surrounds him when he's a free agent.
And boy, it's hard because his free agency is the story in the NBA. Honestly, maybe the story in sports. The decision he made with his team completely shaped and shifted the outlook of the entire league. All other free agents and teams were just waiting to see what he'd do before the dominoes start to fall.
Well, I only got one thing to say. I mean, if you hate LeBron, keep hating. I mean, didn't he accomplish everything he wanted to in Cleveland? He brought them their first chip in 50 years, took them to multiple finals. I think it felt that he could make the switch to the Lakers with a good conscience. I mean, it's hard to argue that he didn't give Cleveland everything he had at this time. I mean, it was just time to move on.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Passes to Nwaba. Pick up by Hill. And Nance kicks to Korver. Shot clock at 6. D2 from Hill. And that one hits back iron. Los Angeles leading by 3. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Hart, that's good. Hart's got his first 2 points.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Hill up top. He's covered by Ball. On the wing, Korver. Nwaba kicks to Zizic. And Nwaba has it in the corner.
Oh, James is a tough defender. He uses his body well. He stays with his man and makes life difficult on him.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Los Angeles. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. LeBron James is the all-time leader in playoff field goals made, and he had this to say about his ability to nail clutch shots.
I always feel like I got it. I always feel like I got it in the clutch, no matter what's going on throughout the course of a game. Even when you're struggling at times or you're not shooting the ball particularly well, I just feel like it's going in.
And you know, Greg, that's the type of confidence you got to have.
The words of a leader. James has proven time and time again that he's dangerous in late game situations.
And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing in the game?
Well, already in the first period, they found ways to get this offense ramped up.
Well, yeah, small lead so far, but it's building fast, and they better watch out.
So the Lakers 5 right now. Beasley out there with Lance Stevenson. Then there's Lonzo Ball. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. And it's Hart in at the 2.
One shot, gentlemen.
Free throw drops for Hill. See, we have a quick tactical question here. As a big, when you're defending the pick and roll, what are the things you're looking to do? How do you handle that?
Okay, I'm going to try to rapid pace this because this is what goes through your mind. What did coach say in shoot around? Wait a minute, who is this? Is this Steph Curry that can dribble, or is this Thompson that loves to take a step back? Or is it a player like Durant that loves to hit you with the step back? Or who's setting the pick? Is it a guy like Thompson that's going to slip? Or is it a guy like Dwight Howard that they could throw it up to? Is it Capella that may slip and go through and you still throw it up to and you can't get back? Who's communicating? Wow. Who's on my team in the corner? What shooter's in the corner? Because they can't leave the corner to come help. Do I hedge hard? Do I not hedge hard? Oh no, this is the NBA. It's the greatest players in the world, and even if you do it right, they're going to score anyway. That's kind of what goes through your mind.
That is something else. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, of course, there's no shortage of storylines in Los Angeles. Now, last season, some people thought that Lakers coach Luke Walton had lost his players, and the front office seemed slow to come to his defense. Now, Walton was a high-profile hire from Golden State in 2016, and you wonder if the Lakers will remain committed to their young coach if they can't start winning more regularly. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. And the whistle blows as the basket counts and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. And what a draft day steal for the Lakers, who were able to get Kyle Kuzma, who had been drafted 27th overall.
Yeah, Kuzma came into the league far more polished than anyone expected, and you have to credit the young man's hard work and how he was able to make such a big splash that rookie year. And with how hard he works, Kuzma is going to be an impactful player in this league for a long time.
And that one misses.
Yeah, and for being the 27th pick in the 2017 draft, Kuzma has made his mark early, already surpassed expectations.
Well, Greg, you knew that the Laker front office and Magic were going to do everything they could to bring in big-name free agents, and they succeeded. They got the biggest name of them all in LeBron.
LeBron coming to L.A. completely shifts the mindset of this organization. Team was very busy the rest of the free agent period as well. Still made very aggressive plays as this is a team that is looking to win now.
That free throw, no good.
But Luke Walton, he's definitely a coach players like to play for. I mean, it helps that he was a player not too long ago. Both stars and role players appreciate the candor and the opportunity he provides them.
And the Lakers making a change here. McGee's checked in. And he's good on the second. And with Walton, you hear players talk about the leeway that he allows them.
And that extra bit of trust Walton gives goes a long way. It's why so many rookies have been able to flourish under him. Young players develop, and you let them learn on the fly, and Walton has done a good job of creating that environment.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
The Cavaliers trail by 7. Passed in Nwaba. There's a good screen. Now Korver. Nance a screen. Korver kicks to Hill. Nance sets a screen for Hill. It's tipped.
A solid shot blocker at his position. Ball slant. It allows him to make a difference on this end.
It's stolen by Hill. Passed in Nwaba. That's tipped. They recover it. Cleveland moving the ball around. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Here's Kuzma. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
And there were a lot of hidden gems, Chris, in that 2017 draft, and Kyle Kuzma is right at the top of the list.
Well, Kuzma was taken with the 27th overall pick, but he looked like a top 5 pick if you ask me. He probably was dissed for being a 3-year player at Utah, but that time in college allowed him to hone his skill set. I mean, he came into the league with a wide variety of very polished moves.
That free throw, no good. For the Cavaliers, Kevin Love's checked in for Nance. Smith comes in for Kyle Korver. And it's Sexton in for Hill. The Lakers also making some changes. Caldwell Pope comes in for Josh Hart. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Lonzo Ball. He hits the second from the line.
And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first.
Now here is Smith. 9 points in the game so far. And Nwaba has it in the corner. Back to Smith. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And the Lakers making a change here. Ingram's checked in. Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball. It's a pick by Love. Sexton kicks to Nwaba. Clock at 4. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Here's Love, and it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Love's got his first 2 points.
And you see that time, I love how Love took his time. Even with the shot clock running down low, he stayed calm and got off a quality shot.
Ingram outside. Here's McGee. It's deflected, and he recovers it. And he got the whistle, so he'll have a 3-point play opportunity.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. That's good from McGee.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
To the inside, Love. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Kevin, look at the mastery of Love in the paint. Solid at being assertive and going up strong.
Caldwell-Pope on the wing. And McGee kicks to Rondo. Up top, Kuzma. The pass to Caldwell-Pope. McGee a screen. Now Rondo. Over Sexton. Offline from the top of the key.
Pretty high percentage look with the D playing off. Just couldn't knock it down.
There's a screen. Passes it to Fry. 3-pointer. Rondo with the rebound.
You can't fault him for taking the 3 when he's that wide open. You can't pass that shot up.
Here's Kuzma. Buries it down low. Kuzma's got the lead up to 9 now for the Lakers.
I mean, it took him a long time to get into the flow of the game, but the points are starting to come for him now.
Screen by Smith. Sexton dishes to Love. Excellent use of the screen that time. Love's got 6.
When we talk about scoring on all 3 levels, trying to keep the defense guessing, Kevin Love is a guy that can do it for you.
It's deflected. Here's Kuzma, and the basket good. A bank shot that time. And the Lakers lead by 9.
Something lit a fire under him this quarter. Their lead safe as long as he's on the floor.
Love with the screen on run. That one goes in. 7 points for Colin Sexton.
You know, coming off screen, Sexton's explosive. You know, it shows a little bit of wiggle and does a great job of changing pace.
Now, here's Kuzma. He's got 11. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. J.R. Smith picks one up. For Los Angeles, they have made 4 free throws from the line and missed 2. And the first one at the line is good. A different look now for Cleveland. Thompson, he's checked in for Fry. Osman comes in for J.R. Smith. And it's Clarkson in for David Nwaba. Both good from the line that time. Some incredible performance in recent years, C-Webb. Are there any NBA records you think that will be broken soon?
Well, let's see. Maybe Curry will break his record again for threes in a season.
Yeah,
he beat himself. He's 1 and 2 in that. Maybe he'll be 1, 2, and 3. Or he and Klay Thompson. Maybe Klay Thompson will be 1, 2, 3, right? You know how that goes. How about Wilt's most consecutive triple doubles at 9? That seems crazy. Curry's most threes in the game at 13. Shout out to Dennis Scott that was at 12, but sorry, D. Scott. Curry, he can shoot too. And how about the most points in the game by a team? 186. I would love to see that one. So,
you'd love to play in that one.
Yeah, I would love to play in that one. How many threes are going to be shot in that game?
Yeah.
But the great thing about it as a fan, I don't know which ones are going to be broken, but I'm watching because we want to see records get broken.
Now here's Ingram. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9.
And being over the limit this early really can affect your aggressiveness defensively. They have got to play under control.
Look, Caldwell Pope, Kevin, he's one of the better 3-and-D wings in this league. He's very active with his hands. And on defense, you know he's always going to get a handful of steals, but he's not the most efficient scorer. But he's solid from deep.
That free throw good from Caldwell Pope. And with Caldwell Pope, as good as he is, he can be inconsistent.
Oh, yeah. I mean, like any player, he's going to have his good nights and bad nights. It's just with KCP, the bad nights sometimes really stick out. It all averages out in the end with him, but sometimes you'll think he's a star, and other nights you'll wonder, what is he doing out there?
Yeah, much improved foul shooter. KCP also starting to get to the line at a higher rate.
Timeout called the Cavaliers.
Yeah, he's got to make some adjustments here. Just too easy to score in the lane against them right now.
Well, I think the first thing they need to talk about are the rotations. There's a lot of miscommunication out there.
And Clark, while we have a moment, let's show you the list of players who put up the most points last year. LeBron James, 3rd.
And looking back, his points per game really underscored the fact that he never took a game off. I mean, one special performance after another all season long.
Sexton, the pass to Thompson. Dishes it to Clarkson. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. Ingram, left side. He feeds it to LeBron. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Inside. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. Well, Greg, we know that Kevin Love is a great passer, but just how much more does that open up for his team?
I mean, his outlets get the team up and moving in terms of transition faster than probably anyone else could. It's very hard to double Love with the ball, as his awareness and that passing that you mentioned immediately will find the open man. Love's passing alone is probably worth about 10 extra points a game for his team. And, you know, with LeBron leaving Cleveland in the offseason, many assumed Love would be traded as well to rebuild. Ended up doing the opposite as he signed a long-term extension with the Cavs to remain in Cleveland. Not many would have guessed that of LeBron, Kyrie, and Kevin, it would be Love to be the last Cav standing. Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line. And he can smell blood in the water. Excellent finish.
Oh, yeah, up by double digits. They're trying to keep the momentum, keep the foot on the neck. That's his focus right now.
And Colin Sexton, when it comes to scoring, the man shows you a little bit of everything.
Loves to drive it, loves to attack inside, improving his consistency from range. But what I love about him is the aggressiveness. This guy is always in attack mode.
First one falls for him.
And that's one of those guys who just tends to live at the line. Sexton's working hard to improve his consistency there.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Los Angeles leading by 9. LeBron outside. Baseline J on the way, and the jumper is on the mark. James has got 16.
Powerful, yet effective. James has always done a lot of damage from the mid-range.
Sexton kicks to Love. They set the pick. The screen from Thompson. Here's Sexton. Another shot, and Thompson with the nice bucket inside. Thompson's got his first 2 points of the night.
Look, Thompson's getting after it. A highly skilled offensive rebounder who crashes with power.
LeBron, that's a 2-pointer. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. And the Lakers lead by 11. Cleveland's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Clarkson kicks to Love. Caldwell Pope against Clarkson. Love with the screen for Clarkson. Some solid defense from Ingram.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now here's Rondo. Shot clock at 6. Back to Ingram. Lets it go from deep. They get it back. James. And it's good. That bucket takes him to 9 for 14.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the backboard.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, guys, Kyle Kuzma had a tough upbringing in Flint, Michigan. He said they had the recession, lead in the water. It was like an urban war zone. We probably moved 14 times before I was 16. Basketball was my key. And his drive to succeed in the NBA was born of a desire to escape that environment. Kevin?
A tremendous work ethic, David. Thank you. Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Ante Zizic is checked in for Love. And George Hill's subbed in for Sexton. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Beasley's checked in for JaVale McGee. Lance Stevenson comes in for Ingram. Hart, he's checked in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And Ball subbed in for Rajon Rondo. Ball with the bucket.
Oh, solid at swiping the ball away. Ball is great at studying his man and anticipating his next move.
Clarkson kicks to Hill. Stolen by Ball. He dishes it to James. Beasley left side. And the shot is good. And the Lakers lead by 17.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Now here is Hill. He's got 5. Over in the corner, Osman. The screen from Thompson to stop the run, and the jumper is good. Osman's got his second bucket tonight.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
And here's the fast break. Clarkson leading the way. Pick up by Hill. Clarkson passes to Zizic. Kicks to Hill. Over Hart. Hill, no good.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Pass to James. Six on the shot clock. Uses the glass to finish the layup. James has got 22.
And defensively, I know we say it every game, you have to try to make someone other than LeBron beat you. Easier said than done.
Now, here's Clarkson. He has 7. Hill kicks to Osman. The tray. Craps in the tray. Osman's got 5 points now this quarter.
The D with some heavy feet out there. I mean, too slow to rotate. Nobody communicating. They can't make threes that easy for them.
Here's ball. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to LeBron. And he banks in the layup. He's got 24.
And no one can really compete defensively with LeBron's athleticism. I mean, his strength, just too much to match up with.
And so it's Los Angeles in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. They've kept the tempo quick and the defense on its heels, and it's gotten them up big. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot. LeBron, are you getting the ball where you want to get it, and is that helping you score?
I'm very pleased with my individual performance right now, but not so pleased with how I'm trying to help our teammates. I got to do a better job of trying to get our teammates in the flow as well as keep myself in a good groove too. So hopefully I can do a better job of that in the second half.
We'll see how it goes. Thanks, LeBron. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. We've reached halftime of our first regular season game.
I'm swimming.
I thought you thought maybe the first half was going swimmingly. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet. Shaquille. LeBron James had it going on in the first quarter. He ended up with 24 points, 2 assists, and 4 rebounds. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
Well, they just about ran their offense to perfection. They pounded the ball inside, and the entry feeds were on time and on the money. It was a clinic to watch. The second half is going to be no contest if they keep getting shots 8 feet and in.
Looking at Cleveland, Shaq, your thoughts?
Well, they got a ton of issues to work out. Allow way too high a percentage to be shot against them. Not really showing any energy on defense. No discipline. Look at their faces, Ernie. Do they even want to be here?
And now with the second half about to get underway, let's send you back courtside. See you, everybody, with Kevin Harlan.
As we return to look at the corner of Euclid and East 6th in downtown Cleveland, just a few blocks from our spot here at Quicken Loans Arena. We begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, anything can happen. It's been a clinic out there by James.
And through the first 2 periods, it seemed he got to the paint whenever he wanted to, just a slasher's mentality.
Yeah, when you're trying to check a guy like that, you have to move your feet laterally, defensively. That didn't happen.
Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. The Cavaliers trail by 16. The forwards are Osman and Love. Sexton and Smith are the guard tandem. And it's Thompson in at the 5. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. It's stolen by Rondo. And here's the fast break. LeBron leading the way. Here's Caldwell Pope. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That one on Love.
And Caldwell Pope is a guy you cannot leave open at any time. He's just a very good shooter from any spot on the floor.
The Lakers have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've hit 8 of 10.
Two shots.
That free throw good from Caldwell Pope.
Oh, my God.
And Caldwell Pope, the Georgia product, when he's on the floor, it's for his defense. Can give you a handful of points, but what he takes away with defense is far more significant. One of the better perimeter defenders since entering the league.
Both shots good from the stripe.
Oh, my God.
And with Caldwell Pope in his defense, he can guard any type of perimeter player.
Yeah, I mean, has the long arms to bother small forwards and fast feet to stay with point guards. Really gives the lineup a lot of options in terms of matchups when he's on the floor. Great instincts on defense, and it's very hard to shake as he'll hound you through screens.
And it's JaVale McGee with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And it's JaVale McGee with the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
That's his 3rd personal foul.
And there's the call on James. That's his 1st foul.
That's his 1st personal foul.
Love outside. Smith outside. 6 to shoot. Love with the screen on Caldwell Pope. Pope loose.
That's 2 really unproductive trips in a row, ending in turnover.
The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
Oh, and the long arms of Caldwell Pope are so dangerous on defense. He is so good at making his man feel uncomfortable, which in turn earns him a ton of steals.
Now, here's Sexton. On the wing, Thompson. Guarded by McGee. Just 5 to shoot. Sexton kicks to Love. Such a wide open look. Love's got 10 points.
Now you gotta like the awareness from Love, seeing separation and capitalizing off of it with ease.
And LeBron throws it down.
Oh, it was a crazy connection right there. James knowing when to fly towards the rim. Amazing at completing these alley-oops.
And that Unleashed Chaos replay presented by Under Armour. Hover Havoc, giving us a chance to relive that exciting play. And it's Kentavious Caldwell Pope with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Sexton kicks to Osman. The dish now to Thompson. There's the feed to Love. Now, here's Sexton. Defense right on him. The screen from Thompson. For 3, Love.
Oh, that's a nice closeout by Ingram. He took away all the daylight on that play.
Love, no luck.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
For 3, Smith. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And that's what you give up when you don't fight over the screen.
A lot of times your defense is your offense is your defense. This is poor decision-making right here. You can't let them have that shot. Also might have been a lack of effort.
The shot's good from LeBron.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Timeout called, Cleveland.
Where their goal was to limit their turnovers. I mean, they've wasted way too many possessions with giveaways.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Korver's checked in.
Now we get a chance to check out LeBron James. He's coming off an excellent season. He put up about 27 points a game, 9 assists, and 8 rebounds. With him, you get so much, but his ability to lead the way with his scoring, probably his best attribute.
Oh, an offensive juggernaut. I mean, he can just beat you in so many ways. You got to give it up for him.
The Cavaliers have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7. And the first one drops. Greg, what are some of the positives that Tristan Thompson's play brings to the team?
Still a very efficient scorer on the shots that he does take, and he lives mostly inside the paint, and still a strong offensive rebounder. But his days of being a threat on the offensive end as the game has evolved seems to kind of gone away.
Now, we've all seen this guy's development. Thompson has proven to be a valuable role player. He's exceptional at tracking down rebounds and a more than capable defender.
Now here's Ingram. He's got 8, just 5 to shoot. Caldwell Pope with it. Now Smith defending. Outside for Rondo. McGee a screen. Rondo a screen on Smith. In the corner, it's Ingram. This one for 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Ingram's got 11.
Shot over 40% at Duke, and though he struggled a bit as a rookie, you knew Ingram's stroke would come around.
Now, here's Sexton. He's covered by Rondo. For 3, Love gets the three-pointer to fall. Love's got 5 points now this quarter.
And that's how you answer back.
Trading bombs the last 2 possessions. They're going that one low.
LeBron dishes to McGee, and the slam dunk by McGee.
Excellent court awareness. James has always had terrific instincts as a playmaker.
Korver against LeBron. Korver kicks to Sexton. Thompson sets the pick for Sexton. Kicks it out to Love. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
He's one of the guys having a solid game for them, but as a whole, they've been lacking.
Lakers leading by 18. James left side. And the shot goes down.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Channing Frye's checked in for Thompson. Nance comes in for Kevin Love. And David Nwaba is subbed in for Smith.
One shot, gentlemen.
And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Kuzma's checked in. Free throw good, James.
In many ways, he feels like he's playing his best ball right now when you talk about LeBron James.
Sexton the pass to Fry. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
That's his 3rd personal foul.
The Cavaliers have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line, so that's a nice all-around effort.
Free throw good, Sexton. And so he hits both.
Thank you, Cleveland!
And the Lakers with possession here. Caldwell Pope outside. Kuzma sets a screen. Over Fry. And off the front iron, and in it goes. James has got 9 points now in just the second half. The Cavaliers trail by 21. There's the pick, and it's Brandon Ingram with the foul. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. For Cleveland, they have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line.
At the line for 2.
Shots. Relax on the first.
And he knocks down the first one.
We know Korver is known for his lights-out shooting ability. He's a long-range bomber who continues to shoot at a high clip.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. So it's the Lakers now. They have a 19-point lead. This game is finished. They'll be off to Portland taking on the Trailblazers. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. Basket counts. 35 points for LeBron.
And James likes pulling out the floater from time to time. Such a soft touch close to the basket.
Waba kicks to Fry. And Sexton slams it in.
And the vertical of Sexton is amazing. At 6'2", he's just capable of hammering it home.
Now here's Ingram. He's got 11. Feeds it to LeBron. And count it. He'll head to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Well, this is what he likes to do. Try to break your spirit.
Well, yeah, I mean, you're already getting dogged out there. I mean, now he's landing body blows.
The former Blue Devil, Brandon Ingram, was taken second overall back in 2016, was deemed as untouchable by his front office as they rebuilt the roster. He's a big part of what the Lakers want to do over the next few years.
One shot.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Josh Hart, he's checked in for Caldwell Pope. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Rajon Rondo. And it was Magic Johnson, Greg, who said Ingram is untouchable. Also feels Ingram can be an elite scorer.
Yeah, I mean, Ingram certainly has the makeup and skills to be a first option on offense. And when he heard of how highly Magic thought of him, it made Ingram want to work even harder. You can certainly see the huge leaps he's made as a scorer since Magic kind of gave him that vote of confidence. It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Lakers passing it around. Ball, the pass to James. And that's a foul called on Colin Sexton. That's his first foul.
And now only one away from being in the penalties.
Lance Stephenson's checked in for Los Angeles.
Lance Stevenson.
Here's Kuzma. He can't get it to go. And Cleveland the other way now. Outside Korver. Nance a screen on Stevenson. There's the pass to Nwaba. Nance a screen. Korver kicks to Sexton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots over Ball. The rebound by the Lakers. James has got his 4th rebound in this one.
Look, it would be a huge boost for them if he could start knocking these down.
Yeah, and Ball, a transcendent talent, I think has a real skill for finding his teammates when they have those good looks at the rim.
Now, here's Fry, guarded closely. Sexton with it. Now guarded by Ball. Outside Korver. Nance dishes to Fry. And there's Korver on the assist from Channing Frye. That's 7 points for Kyle Korver. Lakers leading by 22. Ball, the pass to Kuzma. He kicks it to Stevenson. Here's LeBron. Fouled in the act of shooting. A 3-point play chance coming up.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all. And the Cavaliers with some changes. Zizic has checked in for Fry. Clarkson comes in for Kyle Korver. And it's Hill in for Sexton.
One shot.
And the leadership James brings to this team is incredibly valuable. When things get tight, they look to the king to provide for them.
Clarkson, good. The assist goes to Hill. Clarkson's got 9.
The location of that assist was awesome. That was a sweet lead pass.
Kuzma sets a screen. Hart kicks to Kuzma. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Nance. Hill against Ball. Hill passes to Zizic. Out to the right wing. Here's Clarkson. And that one comes up a bit short.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Stevenson trying to free himself up. Misses in close. For Cleveland, they've gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. Now, here's Clarkson. He's guarded closely. Stolen by Ball. Passes it to James. Hill against Ball. Back to James. Inside. And the basket by Stevenson. He's got 8.
Nice understanding of where to go with the pass there.
Hill kicks to Nance. Nance a screen. Clarkson against Kuzma. 5 to shoot, and James picks up the foul. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Shooting for Cleveland, Ante Zizic. At the line for 2.
2.
First free throw is good. Cedi Osman, he's checked in for David Nwaba. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Beasley's checked in. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. The Lakers shooting has been wild, 76%. That's just unbelievable.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Clarkson kicks to Hill. Fires the 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Hill's got 8 points.
And Hill's a player whose shot has to be respected.
Los Angeles leading by 21. Beasley outside. A three-pointer, no good. For Cleveland, they've gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half. They set the pick. Hill passes to Osman. Nance a screen. Here's Osman. He's guarded by Stevenson. Here's Zizic. Rebound the Lakers. Stevenson outside. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And that's what you like to see right there. A solid move to give himself some room and take it inside.
Clarkson kicks to Hill. To the paint. Here's Zizic. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That one is on Beasley.
And a sturdy screen set for him that time. And he doesn't fool around, just straight to the rim for the finish.
No way for his man to get around that one. That's for sure.
And that's a play they'll run over and over, fellas, as long as it keeps working.
Kevin Love's checked in for Cleveland. JaVale McGee's checked in for the Lakers. .112 left to play in the third. And they double up LeBron. And there's the call on Cedi Osman. That's his first foul of the game. In the bonus, we'll go to the free throw line.
At the line for the Lakers, LeBron James. At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. He hits the second from the line.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
1:07 left to play here in the third. They set the pick. Love with the screen for Clarkson. Nice open look, but it's no good.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Stevenson dishes the ball. Fires from the wing. James, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 21. Here's Clarkson. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And Jordan Clarkson is a player who is looking for his shot whenever he gets the ball. Can distribute enough, but it isn't his top priority. Very dangerous when left alone outside.
Shooting 2, gentlemen.
First one falls for him.
Former first-team All-Rookie after being picked in the second round. Clarkson, a draft day steal.
And both free throws good for Clarkson.
And you know, Clarkson entering the league as a second-round pick, a little unsung for most of his career, but always seems to find a way to contribute.
For the three, Hart, that's good. Hart's got his second basket of the night.
And look, the D has to be talking out there. They can't make threes that easy for them.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Outside Hill. Kicks it to Love. Clock at 6. Over LeBron. The Cavaliers again can't hit. And so it's Los Angeles, holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We come back right after this. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, he put it on a platter, and it was served cold. Now, I love the poise, the decisiveness. This is how you run an offense.
And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. So the Lakers 5 right now. Stevenson and LeBron, the veteran forward pair. Lonzo Ball out there with Hart. And it's McGee in at the pivot, manning the middle. Ball kicks to Stevenson. It's deflected. Here's Osman. And it's JaVale McGee with the foul. That's his 5th foul.
And that's number 5 on him. No room for error anymore. I bet they'll take it at him right now. Try to get him out the game.
So it's the Cavaliers now. It's a pick by Love. Osman, the pass to Smith. Misses the 3. Los Angeles leading by 22. To the middle. Here's James. Makes it off the glass. LeBron's got 44.
Their entire offense has revolved around him today, and that's been the perfect game plan.
Smith on the wing. It's back to Hill. Love with the screen on Ball. Hill drives in. Stolen by Ball. Pass to James. Stevenson with a clean look. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. James has got 6 assists here tonight. And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
Now here is Hill. Pass to Love. Thompson sets the pick for Love. And stolen by LeBron. And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. Ball with a wide open look. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
And they've just been so comfortable at both ends of the floor. I mean, you'd almost think they're playing at home.
Well, you hear that? No, you don't hear anything. They silence the crowd with this big lead. No sign that they're letting up.
And here's Hill for three, and the three ball is good.
Nice screen that time, and George Hill free to knock it down.
Lakers have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. And the pass to McGee, and there it is for him.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here is Smith, pick up by Hill. Smith right side. Here's Love. And it's going to be a 3-second call. And here's what the schedule looks like for the Los Angeles Lakers. On Thursday, they'll go up against C.J. McCollum and the Portland Trail Blazers. And then on Saturday, they'll be playing against James Harden and the Houston Rockets.
And that game against the Suns, I think they know how important it is to see how they measure up against the cream of the crop in the West. I'm looking for them to approach it like this is a playoff matchup.
Here's Hill following the basket by LeBron James. Love outside. Pro basketball is one of the few sports where awards are league-wide, C-Web, and not divided by conference. What if the NBA should consider giving out separate awards, for the East and the West?
Kev, I don't know about Eastern and Western Conference, but I do believe that there should be an offensive MVP. I do believe there should be a difference between MVP and maybe the best player in the league, because how do we define some of these things? So I do think we can tinker with some of the awards, but East and West, I'm not really sure with. I think it should always be about the best out of the total number of teams and conferences.
Good perspective. Clock at 4, and Smith launches it from deep. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Smith loves these long trays. I mean, he's a tough shot maker.
On the wing, James. Back to Ball. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. LeBron's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Cleveland's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. The screen from Thompson. Hill against Ball. Passes to Smith. The screen from Thompson. From deep three-point range, another 3 for Cleveland.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Timeout called the Lakers. Sexton, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. And then for the Lakers. Ingram, he's checked in for Lance Stevenson. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope comes in for Josh Hart. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Lonzo Ball. Now here's LeBron. Caldwell-Pope outside. Ingram trying to get open. And there's Caldwell-Pope. That's good on the assist by LeBron.
And Caldwell-Pope just blows past defenders with his speed. Just a sensational finisher all around the bucket.
Rondo with the steal. Drops in the breakaway layup.
And how about the fast hands and then getting right out in transition?
I mean, look, I was going to say you're attacking on both ends, quickly going from defense to offense.
Inside. Over in the corner, Osman. It's a pick by Love. Whistle on the play. Bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Not too long ago, C-Web, triple-doubles were widely celebrated. Now you see much more of them all over the league. What's been the change there, do you think?
I think the change has been the style of play and the removal of the big man. being that there are no longer a slew of 7-footers in there rebounding, guards can come in there and do some amazing things in rebounding. And I'm amazed with Westbrook coming in and rebounding over the 7-footers. You also have better spacing, and so if I'm a one-on-one player, I get past my guy, I can trust it that if I throw it to a wide-open shooter now, because of the way that we've drawn the defenses in, there may be a few more open looks. And so I still respect it. I still respect the energy, the focus, the fact that you have to be all over the floor to do it. But, besides the fact that there's longer threes taken, or besides the fact that there's more small lineups, I still think it's a feat to be respected, even though we're seeing an increase in them now.
Clock at 6. Zubac, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Cleveland's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. Sexton kicks to Osman. Down low.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Outside Rondo. To the middle. Here's Kuzma. It's hauled in by Fry. Cavaliers have gotten it done so far from the field here in the fourth, going 6 for 7. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
See, Webb, there was a time when athletes spoke up about societal issues, and they were simply told to, just stick to sports. That is no longer the case.
Basketball was built on players speaking their mind. The one thing about the game of basketball, whether you're from Serbia like my friend Vlade or you're from Detroit like me, it's an urban game. And you cannot leave the problems of urban society just because you were blessed with the talent to play basketball. And so many of us speak up on societal issues. Just because we made it doesn't mean that our friends and family are out of those situations. We're not in a bubble in which we don't see how those issues affect us, our family, or our friends. And so just because we're blessed with basketball abilities, sporting abilities, does not mean that we're exempt from the problems in society. And if we have a platform and can speak out, why not? And I'm very proud of what guys in the league has done, whether it's LeBron James and his scholarship program, or whether it's Chris Paul and others, or Steve Kerr speaking up for societal issues. For me, it's refreshing, but it also is in the lineage of the greats that started this game in basketball, speaking up for the voiceless.
That one goes in.
And there's the patience you want to see from Sexton. Eyes up and finds the open man.
Rondo passes to Kuzma. Floats one up, and the layup is good. Kuzma's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Oh, the floater's a tough shot, even when you're that close to the bucket.
Sexton kicks to Fry. Pass to Korver. Cleveland moving it around. Sexton with it. 6 on the shot clock. 13 feet away. McGee with the block. And he's able to get it back. Wagner, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Beasley comes in for Brandon Ingram.
Taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Before last season, the NBA voted to restructure the lottery odds. See, Webb, you think the changes will promote, better competition?
More even odds for the bottom 5 teams.
Right.
That's the way that it should be. The bad teams should get the little bit of help that they're needed. And I do think that it promotes better competition. So I'm definitely happy with the way the NBA restructured the lottery odds.
Lakers leading by 23. To the paint, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's Nwaba. Pass to Zizic. He kicks it to Clarkson. Shot clock at 5. Good on the three-point shot.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second three of the game.
And they double up James. Rob. Here's Nwaba. Down low. They set the pick. Now Clarkson. Just 5 to shoot. Knocks down the three ball. Clarkson's got 10 points in just the second half.
And they're going to have to pay closer attention to him beyond the arc. I mean, he's got 2 threes in this half, a total of 3 overall.
Now here's Rondo. It's Ingram on the wing, guarded by Fry. Offensive rebound, outside for Rondo. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. And the Lakers lead by 20.
And every now and then, Rondo will surprise you with the occasional triple, showing it off there with range.
Korver against James. To the inside. Drops in the layup for 2.
Well, he caught him in stride with the lead pass. Now that was timing.
Lakers leading by 18. And David Nwaba picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. A platoon swap here for Cleveland. Lonzo Ball is checked in for Los Angeles. Stolen. Out left to the wing. Sexton the pass to Smith. No good on that one. Caldwell Pope with some nice D. LA is gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. Here's the screen. Here's LeBron. Out to Kuzma. The rebound by Kevin Love.
Defensively, they could have done better. That's an open look he'd like to have back.
Love with the screen on LeBron. Now, here's Sexton. He's covered by Ball. Sexton's shot is good.
A dangerous scorer from mid-range. Sexton loves to take that shot when he gets it in rhythm.
Caldwell Pope outside. LeBron outside. Back to Caldwell Pope, and it's Ball in the corner. Sinks the triple. Ball's got 8 points in the quarter.
Just terrific determination. First, compiling the lead, and now building on it.
Oh, man, and this is late in the game. It's tough for a team to come back. Everything has to fall into place.
Now, here's Sexton. Tipped away. Ingram with the steal.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Lakers.
A few times this season, turnovers have cost them, but they really kept the ball under control.
They were both focused and relentless.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for LeBron.
Well, the best work he did came on the boards. Nobody could match his intensity. His rebounding played a big role in this win.
And here is Los Angeles now. And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
And hate to make a mistake there. Have to stay focused.
You're so right. Trying to shrink the deficit, sometimes you push too hard to make something happen.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Channing Frye's checked in for Thompson. Nance comes in for Kevin Love. David Nwaba is checked in for Jetty Osman. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for Sexton.
Tremendous effort here on the road. That plane ride home is going to be sweet.
Oh, yeah. Well, I don't care how good you are. It's tough to succeed in a hostile environment. They're doing it in style.
Now, here's Clarkson. Shot clock at 6. The teardrop falls in.
This is not the team we've been watching for most of the night.
Monster scoring run, but had to do this earlier. Now it shoulda, woulda, coulda, all that.
Clarkson against Ball. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, LeBron. Congrats on the win. Where do you go mentally when you're in a rhythm like you were tonight?
It's a zone you get into, and it's kind of unexplainable, and you try to go out there and you feel like it's nothing that you can't do. And hopefully the momentum just continue to go throughout the whole quarter, and it did. And not only did it open up for me, open up for the rest of us too.
I know that's got to be empowering, LeBron. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.